What up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back. More of the same. No, we're going to do something slightly different. I'm going to attempt to remember the buttons. That'd be a good start. There we go. So we've got all these jobs here to do. They're all a bit sort of repetitive, a bit samey. No messages. I think it's time we got some crew, but I'm wondering, because you can see how expensive they get, I'm wondering whether to get crew for this boat or whether to buy a cargo boat and get crew for that. Wow, the stutters. Serious, what the hell happened there? What was causing all those stutters? Reset OBS stats. Okay, we seem to be over that major stutter, whatever it was. Apologies for that. As I say, this game is quite demanding. This is no slouch of a PC at all, but it's also not my most powerful PC. But yeah, that's the first time it's really done that I've noticed anyway. Okay, what to do? I think maybe we should hire or buy a Herbert and then hire an officer. I think I've got enough cash to do both. Let's do that. Let's buy the Herbert, swap to the Herbert, so we have our very own Herbert. Now, somewhat annoyingly, it's full of cargo. I've just bought this ship, it's mine, it belongs to me. Why is it full of cargo? It should be empty. And this is another area where the game needs to expand into. I want to set up the contracts that then fill my boat with cargo, and I want to run proper cargo missions. That's what this game needs. Definitely, 100%. But I don't know if it's not implemented yet because it's early access, whether that is the idea at the end, or what, really. Let's go up, dock the boat, and it's so cheap as well. Right, so means I've just docked. Now we know. Right. Let's have a look-see. Remember the buttons. So, I would like to get an officer. Christian Gibson, top of the list, 6,300. Oh. Oh, no! I'm 200 whatever coins short. That's quite irritating. God damn it. Okay. Teddy's delivery service. Many freighters operate scheduled services around the Fontaine Sea in southern Falmouth, calling at several ports in succession to unload their cargo and take on new cargo. Crescent Port Logistics is constantly looking for captains for these services and also issues orders to independent service providers. Load the freighter, go to the first port, partially unload the freight, go to the next port and unload the freight. Okay, looks like we're going to be doing a job today. Let's accept that. Whoa! There's a flipping ship on my head. What the bananas? Flipping Herbert. What is he doing on my Oh, this is not good. Let me get Oh man, there's been hardly any early access funniness, but that's probably one of the funniest things. Oh my gosh, look at that. One or two little bugs in the game. Right. I don't even know. I don't think I'll be able to get that ship out of there. It says dock at the marked pier. Which ship am I meant to be on? Oh lordy. I'm gonna try and get out of here. But we're half in the dock and being squashed by this massive boat. So I don't think we're going to have a lot of luck here. Oh, hang on. I just realised that's the front of our boat. So it's our aft end that's stuck. This is not going to be good for our hull. If I can just twist the front end around enough, I might be able to get that boat dislodged. And then somehow maybe squeeze out and complete this mission. Well, this was an unexpected start to the day, I have to admit. Do seem rather stuck, don't we? I'm going to try and turn a bit more, see if we can maybe get that boat to slip off the side without doing too much damage, I hope. Nearly there, look. Nearly there. Surely the weight of that's going to take that off the side any second. There she goes. There she goes. Quite, almost though.
Lose your sense of scale on a ship like this.
Not the sense of scale I'm worried about losing. There we go. There we go. Now can I squeeze out? We do seem rather stuck, don't we? Don't think I can get out. I'm not getting any movement at all. Blast! Just wondering if I can get on that other boat and move it. Hang on. Buggerations. I was looking forward to this as well. I think what we're going to have to do... Oh, hello. All of a sudden we moved. Was that a good move or a bad move? Maybe try the other way. No, I don't think we're moving. Okay, so when I come in here, something happens, definitely. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do that again. That... Go away, bug. That seems to be working. That does seem to be working. Let me just go external camera a second. Or am I just tricking myself into thinking it's working? It's definitely giving us a wiggle, isn't it? We just need enough to wiggle free and then we'll be alright. Oh! Oh, that's the opposite of what we were looking for. I'm going to keep doing it and just see what happens. We've lost half of our hull. This is not really fair. I've only just bought this boat. No, we're losing so much of the boat here, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to call it in, I'm afraid. Ah, and it'll abort the job as well. What do we think? Maybe if I just reload the game, maybe that will help. Oh, how frustrating. It's been hardly any bugs, honestly. It's about the first one I've noticed. I mean, that's a serious one. I am well and truly stuck. That was not a good sound. It sounded like a crunchy noise. Oh no, we're still stuck in exactly the same place. Right, well, I don't want to pay to tow it back. It's annoying that I'm going to have to repair it already. So what I'm going to do is try and swap boats. Let's go in the rig. Oh, I can't swap boats because I'm in a mission. Okay. Let's just see if I'm wiggle free first, shall we? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just adding insult to injury, that is. That's really annoying. We're gonna have to get towed back in. Right, that's a bit better. So let's try this again. Teddy's delivery service, accept. And our hull has been repaired as well. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to hold the right trigger and we're going to go 90% left, and then I'm going to hold L1. We're also going to go 90% left. Hell, that doesn't seem right. Okay, so all three azipods or azimuds or whatever the hell they're called are now hopefully going to pull us Hang on, do they push us or pull us? It might need to be that way. So we should just move out from the dock in a nice straight line. Unless I've got it back to front, and then we're going to squash up against it. The arse end will come out first, because it's more powerful. So we'll put the front one on maximum and the rear two on half, and that should bring us out nice and straight. I'm learning! I've learned something new. Very cool. Except the arse end is now sort of sluggishly behind the front. Right, so anyway, we are successfully away from the dock. And if I look at my map, wherever the hell that is. Where's my map on this boat? On this massive boat. So I'm going to go all the way up to the front and anchor up there. Okay. Right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, go, go. Bit of a frustrating start to my cargo career. How much money did they take off me, I wonder? And there's that bridge. I don't think it comes down. It looks like it's permanently up. It'd be kind of cool if you could go down there, though. Maybe I should take the rib down there. For now, though, let's just concentrate on going where I need to go. This game is so cool. I really like this game. Oh, hang on. I just noticed something. Is that the horn? Or is that the searchlight? Oh, it's the searchlight. It looked, for a minute, it looked like a sort of a speaker making a noise. So, let's have a quick look. See how much money they took off us. $2,000 that cost us. Or thereabouts, 1,500. Not very much at all. Seems everything's really quite cheap in this game. It's more sort of XP purchase rather than real money purchase, which is a bit of a shame. But as I say, it's not a simulator, it's a simcade. It's a bloody good simcade. I just think with a few tweaks, it could just be so much better. Which seems silly to say something like that for a game that hasn't even actually released yet. But that is the way I see it. So it's not this one, it's the next one. Looks like there's a bit of lumpy, well, maybe a shallow bit or something. The depth indicator seems to say there's plenty of space, so I'm not too worried. Stay away from the edge, don't want to get sucked into it. I don't think it's that simulated. Sadly enough. Hmm. 14.8 knots is pretty damn fast. I really don't think we're going that quickly. I like all the little trucks and things driving around on the shore as well. It's a shame that we can't get off the boat and just walk around the shore and have a look and, you know, just explore the place. Right, this is us, I think. Until we're well clear, and then swing her around. So maneuverable, it's crazy. So this will be cool. This will be what proper cargo transportation will be like. I do find it, I mean, I don't know if I'm on my boat still or whether I'm on one of theirs, but I do find it quite irritating that our brand new boat already has cargo on it. It's certainly an element that needs expanding upon. But if they did expand upon that, what a brilliant game this would be. Just having a proper career. I think the price of boats definitely needs to go up. To buy a cargo ship like this for 3,000 coins just seems ridiculous. Totally silly. I'd say that was pretty damn good parking. Quite impressed with myself. Right, so we've got to load some liquid gas on board. And a few other bits and bobs. Just one liquid gas container. And I don't think I can go 4 high, can I? It's going to have to go on its own thing. Let's put it over here, out of the way. Christ. Not a good start. Come on. Alright, she's in. It was a little bit hickledy-pickledy, but she's in. How many of these have I got? 3. Okay. Nice and easy. Wow. It's only been like a couple of minutes since I did this last, but I just seem to have reset to a complete beginner. I can't seem to find my rhythm or line anything up properly. The biggest problem I find is judging the height. It's very difficult to figure out how high up you are. Right, one more to go and then we can leave. Probably where the telly comes in. I find it really difficult to see using the telly. Close enough. Oh, I made a right meal of that. Right, which side is the crane? There's the crane. So it's these 3. Just thought another cool thing. I wonder how they actually, thinking about it, I wonder how they do actually get to the ones that are higher up. Do they use a ladder? Crane? Some sort of long pole? I mean, how do they twist the twist locks at the top? How is that done? And I'm pretty sure occasionally they'll get like stuck. So I have to get a hammer on it and force it over. Right, so now I've got to reach Hellingen. Hellingagen. Hellingagen? We'll settle with that, I think. That's the best I'm going to pronounce it. Right. Let's get on the old map and try and figure out where the bloody hell it is. Oh, down here. Okay. So, we need to go... How does that lead over land? Don't be so daft. Okay, we're gonna have to come out, do a right, and then I'll sort a route out. Okay, cool. It's getting dark. Can I drive from the seat? No, I can't. Okay, I just thought I'd try that. So, we want... undock. So we want to go 90% that way. Here we go. It's the front one spinning the opposite way. This is what I'm trying to work out. Which way is that making us go? I think it's pushing us the wrong way, isn't it? Let me try this again. So they're pushing us rather than pulling us. I think that's the logic I need to get in my head. Right, let's try this again. There we go. Okay. That's working much better. Although the front one seems to be so much more powerful than the rear two. That's very surprising considering there's, you know, 2 against 1. You would think you would have to give it twice as much engine. Maybe we have given it twice as much engine. Anyway, it makes it easier to get out, doesn't it? Let's continue doing that. There's a slipway up there, look. That's where your new ships need to come out of, is that building there. Slide straight down the slipway and into the water. That's how new boats should be purchased. Right, so that should bring the aft around. Because now it is 2 against 1. Alright, reset. Let's do a 90-degree rotation with a little bit of forward momentum on it. So much nicer without all that crud. Yeah, if they just put numbers on the cranes or whatever, we could figure out which crane we need to dock by without having to have any of these blue highlights or whatever. Let's begin by getting some lights on here. Because it's nighttime sailing, I'm going to turn the internal lights off to heighten all the light and everything externally. Ah, it's going to be quite a long one, this. just enough hard drive space to fill it. And then hopefully we can get some crew, and then I won't have to do all of the sailing myself. I think that's what happens, is I set a route and then I get my crew to do the steering. I've no idea how well they're going to do at that, or bad, or whatever. But that's what we need to do. Daughter's asking for internet. It's got 15 minutes of internet and that's it. Right, I don't see any AI boats. We look to be all good. I'm just thinking about multiplayer, because clearly multiplayer is in the game. It says it on the opening menu. Is that going to be, you know, 4 of us in our own ship? Or is that going to be 4 of us on the same ship? Or could it be either? Pretty exciting either way, but... Am I seeing something there? For a moment, I thought I saw a killer whale. There, again, look. Is that something or is that nothing? Is it just reflections in the water? Haven't seen a killer whale yet. Very much looking forward to that. Very calm night. It's just reflections, isn't it? Okay. Gnat is getting on my nerves. I can see 2 ships out there. I don't think either one is going to be a problem for us. Let's go take a look at the map. Speedboat going into shore. So the AI do seem to be doing stuff. Again, you know, maybe it's just because I've got an early access release build. I don't know, but
Hey, I just wanted to thank you again for supporting me in this endeavor. I haven't had the chance yet.
Hey, you're welcome. Right, so I'm hoping this one will disappear the second I go over it.
The workload is much higher than I expected. Most people are highly specialized, and even if just one person is missing, it's hard to find a replacement. That's where we come in.
Right, you are. Cool. There's another one out there, look.
Generalists like us are very rare. That's why we're basically the only ones in this field.
Yes, sirree. %77 fuel. We should be fine. Not a massive distance, this one. When we get to port, we can fill up just to make sure we can get home again.
But with all these assignments, the paperwork falls to me. Maybe we should hire someone for that. Then I could lend a hand more often.
Yeah, maybe so. What is that thing? It's another powered yacht. I just realised I haven't brought my gilet out with me, and it's getting a little nippy. It's getting a little bit cold. I'm getting the shivers. This does happen quite a lot out here. I've got a heater. It's not like I haven't got a heater. I'm just a bit tight. I don't want to spend loads more money on heating this place when I'm already heating a house. I'd much rather just wear a gilet. Need a compass or something. We're in deep water now. Yeah, sit back, guys. I think it's going to be quite a long journey. Oh. I'm going to have to bring the HUD up, because at the moment there's no way of tracking your direction without having the HUD up properly. And I would hope that this simulator, Simcade, has enough.
If something doesn't go to plan.
Yeah. If yeah, this Simcade has the ability to, you know, if you've got the engine on maximum whack, it's probably not as fuel efficient than if you're on about sort of 75%. Yes, it takes longer to get there, but you use a lot less fuel. And then as company director, you can sort of pick and choose what's most important to you. I imagine most people are just going to fast travel this, but you know, this is, for me, this is what it's all about. It's actually getting out, doing a bit of sailing, enjoying the experience, just imagining doing it for real. Uh-oh, the wife's ringing. Hello?
Please ask him for internet. She said her bedtime's at 10.
She's got internet till 9. It's already on.
It's on till 9. Are you if she finds it that time?
Told you, internet. Terrible. Hello?
Yeah, but can you stretch it out to 9:30?
Why? Bedtime's at 10. You need at least an hour to unwind before bed, so no.
What did you say?
If your bedtime's at 10, you need at least an hour to unwind before bed.
No, it's usually late. Will you stop, Margie? I will. Don't know. I will. Can you do 1:20 then, please?
I'm sorry, darling, I can't. It goes off at 9. What annoys me is her mother knows that the answer's no, but rather than saying no, she just palms it off onto me all the time. And then she'll argue that she's in there having to put up with all the arguments. Well, you know, stick to the bedtime routine that we've agreed, and there won't be any arguments because everyone will know exactly where they stand. The joys of being a parent, I guess. I'm just wondering, because I came up to one of these earlier, and it did say, I can't remember what they're called, but they were highlighted as if I could do something with them. So I'm just wondering if I could pull up alongside a dock or a port and actually throw the lines out manually, one at a time. I mean, that would be pretty cool if we could do that. I'm cold, I'm tired, and I've got a long way to go. Doobie 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 doo. Actually, I think we now have unlocked fast travel, haven't we? For the benefit of you guys at home, perhaps you don't want to watch me sailing all the way down there. Perhaps you do want me to fast travel. Let me know in the comments whether you would rather watch it realistically or just fast travel everywhere and not do any sailing at all. I don't have enough fuel to fast travel. What? That's not a good sign. Perhaps it costs more fuel to fast travel. How do I check how much fuel I've got? I've got 66% fuel. Fuel consumption is 71.4 litres an hour. I'm a little concerned. I may have to adjust. We may have to do a little stop off and get some fuel on the way. I mean, that's very surprising that we don't have enough fuel for that. Can you drag and drop a waypoint? No. So you cannot adjust a waypoint once it's in. So I can fast travel if I adjust my route. That's interesting. Okay, let's do it. So you can't come out of the map when you're fast traveling.
We're
Okay.
pros at enjoying the weather and still being productive.
Got loads of fuel left. Well, not loads. God, no, barely enough to get there. That's quite scary. Oh my God, 2%, 1%. Fuel reserves are almost exhausted. Oh my gosh. Oh dear, I think we're going to run out of fuel before we get there. We don't appear to be moving. We're moving at 0.3 knots. Is that because we've run out of fuel? Well, that's rather annoying, that is. .5 knots. Well, according to this, the wind is pushing us in the direction we want to go at 3 meters per second. We're doing 0.6 knots. So... I don't really understand. Are we moving or are we not moving? It doesn't feel like we are. But it says that we are. Got a horrible feeling we're going to have to get towed in. Unless I have any fuel. Why can I still hear the engines when we have no fuel? Any fuel. Not enough resources, huh? So this is a brand new boat that I've just bought. It's done one trip and already stuff is broken and running out. Maybe an engineer is a good idea. I think we're going to have to get towed in. If we get towed in, this mission is over, and then we'll be at the wrong port. Oh, this is a nightmare. Fuel consumption, I think, is a little bit too quick. Looks like the tide has taken us away from the harbour. Even though the wind is pushing us in, it looks like the tide is doing the opposite. Ah, balls. Ah, what a nightmare. This is one of those everything that could go wrong days, isn't it? Hold A to dock. Oh, right, hang on. Right, so I'm not docked. Let's do that test that I was on about. Can I do it manually? Because that would be way more fun. No, apparently not. It's a shame, isn't it? I'd like to be able to just throw a rope out from here, do it all manual like. No, it doesn't work. Well, what an absolute flipping palaver that was. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong pretty much. We've only got 3,000 left, which is not enough to hire anybody, I don't think. Certainly not. So yeah, okay, my plans for today were to hire someone, and it's gone right up the nostril, that one, and it's getting cold in here, so I might just write today off and go and get a gilet so that I'm not freezing cold, maybe a cup of tea to warm me up a bit, and come back and start again in the next episode. Sorry about that, guys, but you know, I want you to see all the good and all the bad and everything in between, so if I start cutting these things out, you'll know that I'm trying to make the game appear less broken than it is. Not that it's very broken, but...
I hope everyone was holding on tight then.
yeah, it was a bit aggressive, wasn't it? Right, okay, I'm leaving it there. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.